Hello again, everybody. It's Blake. It's Shannon Blake, and I'm back, and I'm finally unwinding from a very long week of partying, and I had house guests, and I threw a party, a concert. We had a blast. Once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it was a lot of fun. I just took a dear friend of mine, who was one of the house guests, Vicky Moldick, to the airport, and she was crying all the way down there, down the airport, and she was wearing the puddle hat that said baller up the top, and she was crying. And one of the ladies in the airport came up to her and said, "Are you all right, ma'am?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't want to leave Florida." I showed her a good time. We went to the beach, and we went out bar hopping, and I met some of my friends, and we danced the night away. Oh my God! But I'm not upset that. I'm a little, a little sad that she left, but I'm not upset about not smoking. I have a tobacco addiction, and when everybody's drinking and smoking, I got to smoke and drink too. And my whole throat is so sore, and my lungs are and I'm back to chewing my nicotine gum or sucking on them old nicotine lozenges, and I'm walking in the neighborhood like I usually do for my morning and afternoon exercise, and um, my lungs are probably like, "Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Shannon, for giving us a break. That was a bit much. Could you please stop? You're 50 years old now. We can't keep doing that. Sorry, lungs. Sorry, throat." But I had a lot of fun. And the drinking too. I like my cocktails. You see, I'm a chef as well, and it's just when you're having a good time, you just have good food. It just goes well with cocktails and wine or good beer. And I usually don't drink this much, so I'm giving my old liver here, somewhere in there, and giving it a break too, and because he needs a break. And this week I'm hitting the road running, and I got to get back out and continuing my job, and I do hospice care, and I'm also a caregiver. And, I run a few other little side businesses as well, and I do my comedy, and I love to entertain people, have dinner parties, and sometimes I even fly across country to cook for people, and that's always a pleasure. I love putting a smile on people's faces and making them feel warm and content and happy. That's just see what goes around, it just comes right on around back to me. You see, and I'm a big believer in karma. It really does exist. It's kind of it's one of Newton's laws of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and karma is a mathematical absolute. You can actually do the math, and it really does exist, and it plays out in all sorts of ways and in different religions and different times. It's one of those archetypes. It transcends time and space, race, culture, gender. It always exists because it's one of those powers of the universe. You see, karma, or the golden rule. Do unto others as you want people to do unto you. That's the first interpretation. It's the best interpretation. The other interpretation is he or she who has all the gold gets to make all the rules. I like the first one better, but I had a good time. It was magical, just completely magical. And I can't wait to do it again, but I got to take a year's break from doing stuff like that, and having concerts at my house and house guests and entertaining everybody while rolling out the red carpet and just showing them my favorite city in the world, my city where I was born, is Pensacola, Florida. Or as the Spanish or Aztecs would say, Pensacola. And, Pensacola is a magical place. We have angels that live here. Yeah, we sure do. And those angels are blue. Well, I just advertised again for my caregiving service, and hopefully some well-deserving person will give me a old ringy ding, and I'll go over there and do a meet and greet and see if I like what I see, and if it's worthy, I'll take the job, and I'll make a life commitment to a person to be there to the very end. I also have another name. It's the Karen, with a Charen, and that's the ferryman, you see. And when people pay me, I will help them cross over the river so that they may rest underneath the shade of the trees. But I can only go so far with them. But I will make sure they get to where they're going, and I'll help them maintain their dignity and to do it with grace. And that's dying, you see, is just as important as being born. People don't realize that because they're afraid, and it terrorizes them. And you shouldn't be terrified of your mortality. It's just it's what happens to us all. We were born, and we live, and then we die. And it's a beautiful thing. And then I raise butterflies too. I breed the monarchs because this is a migratory stop for the monarch butterfly from Mexico all the way to Canada. And I show them a little caterpillar, and we feed them with the milkweed leaves in the little mason jars, and I clean them out when they leave poop behind, and we got to clean it out. And I have a coffee filter on the lid, and eventually that little caterpillar will climb up to the top and create a chrysalis, or cocoon, if you will. And at about 70 to 76 degrees for about 2 weeks, that caterpillar will hatch and become a most beautiful butterfly. And it's just a magical phenomenon to witness and to be a part of. And that helps explain to people through visualization that the end is not necessarily the end, but rather a new beginning. And it's a beautiful experience. And that really helps, and that's the reason why I do it, and, to bring a little love and a little bit of happiness into the world. Cause we need all the love and happiness we can get in this ugly old world, and there's just too much hate out there. People need to just lighten up and pull that bat-sized stick out of their behind and just relax, man. It's all good. We're on the same journey together. And be nice and practice random acts of kindness. It'll come back. It really will. So this is me saying over and out, and you all have a wonderful day. And remember, be kind. It's a good thing. So this is Blake. Shannon Blake saying over and out. Yeah, there's a button there somewhere. And, sorry, there it is.